Hi there, hope you're doing well. This short video is on how we can generate text using Google Gemini and also how we can create beautiful design in bubble.io using Gemini. So let's get started. Okay, so the first part is giving it a topic that it generates text based on. So let's just give it a prompt. This part is the input. It takes the data from a user like a prompt. So give me a there. So this is the story I will be needing and word test. Okay, so this is a kind of like I'm asking for a story and it generated a story for me and using the Gemini API call. And the next part is generate HTML. So this is basically the design part and where I instructed it to give me a beautiful design of a story. So this above text is now converted here into a beautiful stunning design inside bubble.io. So I will be showing now how is this complete process done. For this, first of all, we will need to understand the Google Gemini API calls. Okay, here we have the Gemini and there are two parts. One is the text response where we give this text data and it gives us a response. The other part is the design part where there is a prompt that says all the details and it generates the design based on that. Okay, so for the first part we can just ask OpenAI to give us this detail of OpenAI prompt that we can do with the name, action, text response name, the post call of generative language.googleapis.com beta 1 and this whole. This will also be provided by your API provider. So this is kind of like in the details there. And this is the X Google API key that we'll be using with the private option enabled. And then we have this main body part where we have just the text and we can ask anything here, it will give us the response. So this is basically the prompting part and any prompt we type here will be converting into a response based on the prompt. Okay, then we go to this design part. This is specifically a design version. So for this, we can do is use ChatGPT or any AI model and ask it to help us create a prompt which is good with designing and which is a design specific for bubble.io. So for this, what we will do is use same everything, the same as this one, but this prompt will be different and we will be using some things like story content. So this in the story generated by the first part, we will be providing to this prompt and in return it will generate us the whole data. Let's regenerate this part. So this part is the simple part. It has only content part and text. Let's regenerate this. So where I give it a story and it returns me design should be dark theme. Okay, so it will generate me a JSON that I can copy and paste into my app and will use it for the response. Okay, so it's given me all the parts. This is the OpenAI, but I will not be using this. I need it for the Gemini call. So I will ask it again. Okay, this has now given me a Gemini version. Now I will be needing is just this part. Okay, let's just wait. The response should match this. So basically we need content, part, and text inside. Okay, so I think I just need the body part. Okay, let's just copy it and test it out. And let's reinitialize the call. Let's just ask it one more time. Yeah, I think this time it's doing right. So let's copy it again. Yes, and now initialize this call. Okay, now you can see this is the response I was waiting for, and it's given me this HTML in response. I will save it. For now, I'll just save it, and let's just try it out in the workflow. So you can use this exactly as the response, and inside this text, give it this kind of prompt are generated with OpenAI. Test out multiple responses from OpenAI and you will get used to it. So this is kind of simple. You will just need multiple prompts and also give it the errors. It will automatically figure these out. But for the placeholder part, you will have to specify that I'm giving story inside this. So that's it. Okay, now let's go to the design and the workflows and see how it's going. So the first part is generate text, and it's when I click on this, I'm using the text response from Gemini, and in the story section, I'm providing the input text data, and it's taking that data in here, and then I'm setting it on a state that is named text. So I'm saving the text on this page and then displaying it. Basically, it's the response, and the response is result of step 1 candidate first items content part first items text. Let's see this part one more time. Okay, give me Okay. And after this is done, you will see this kind of story response in text. Now the second part is on the second button click, we are using the text response saved in the state from the first. So if I go here and use this, it's the step 1 design response used here, and set state the HTML separately and display it down here in the last section. Currently, if I see there is nothing shown here, so for this I will need to uncheck. And here I see these both are private, so I will uncheck them. And this will make me load the page. I will load it again one more time, no problem. Okay, so if I see over here now, this script has enabled and these parts has enabled. What I can do is fix it by prompting it again, like it has two parts. So it has two parts, script and story. Make it only one. Yep, and let's see again. Okay, let's just ask it again. Placeholder for bubble. So this will take a few attempts to get right, but you'll figure it out. And after some attempts, okay, let me just, okay, so this is a script tag, sorry, it's actually mistaking it for something else. Okay, make it a tag because it's a tag that is used in HTML. Now we will use the story part. This is the story. And inside the workflow, we will just use the story part and Gemini AI states that is text file. So this is the text that was saved previously and it's given to the Gemini. And I'll just reinitialize it for testing. Save it. Okay, let's reload and go ahead with this. Okay, give me a story and it will generate me a story now. After this story is generated, I will generate HTML. Okay, so you can see this part is there, but it's hidden because of the design. So I'll have to explicitly make it again, ask for better design. So let me just ask it for a better design. Writer text and heading saying story with the bright purple color. Background color for each section of a story. So this is kind of like modifying the prompts according to the design, and you can make it or just tell it to become creative and generate design randomly. That will also work. Let's just try it again. and generate HTML. Okay, so you can see this is the story heading, and these are different boxes in the response. This is parts and different parts, and you can see it in the design. Like this is a kind of good design for the storytelling. And let's test this out with the white background as well. For this, I will need to design this text with the dark color. Okay, let's just have a look. And let's generate HTML. Yeah, so you can see this has generated me a design that is working. This is good. Like this is the simple text version of response, and this is the design version. And for every story, this design becomes dynamic. So this will automatically keep changing based on the stories. So if I create different story, it will change the number of boxes. And that's it. You can like try with different things as well. You can try this with invoices. You can try this with uh, PDF extracted data. So different kind of things. You will expect different kind of responses, different kind of designs. And this is how we generate text using Gemini, and also generate a beautiful design in bubble.io using Gemini API call. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.